If I am walking with two other men, each of them will serve as my teacher. I will pick out the good points of the one and imitate them, and the bad points of the other and correct them in myself. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed. If in terms of 10 years, plant trees. If in terms of 100 years, teach the people. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Old age, believe me, is a good and pleasant thing. It is true you are gently shouldered off the stage, but then you are given such a comfortable front stall as spectator. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. Study the past, if you would divine the future. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. Death and life have their determined appointments. Riches and honors depend upon heaven. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. Heaven means to be one with God. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. By three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. When anger rises, think of the consequences. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, And bad things are very easy to get. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance.